Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this look right here. Do you see this drama happening? This is so much drama for me this week. I actually just last minute put my hair up like this and it's not fancy. I literally was just playing around. I was like posing. I'm like, you know what? This looks cute. And this is what it looks like. Fancy, huh? I like it. I really love this look. I feel like it's something I've never done. Everything that's on my face right now is Drugstore, something that you can buy, super affordable, and stuff that I actually really like. Some things I'm trying for the first time, and you'll be able to see how I feel about those later in this video. And then some things I found that were just like, did this entire look using one palette, this palette right here. This is the Maybelline City Mini palette collaboration with Shayla Mitchell, aka Makeup Shayla, on Instagram and YouTube. This is such a beautiful palette. I was usually the City Mini palettes are all shimmer. This one had a nice combination of a little bit of everything. So you can go from day to night, after hours. You can go through every type of look through your day with just this little tiny palette, which I think is amazing. So congratulations to you, Shayla. I think this is a beautiful palette. This is the look I created. I love it. I just want to go watch Netflix now, because that's my life. I'm gonna show you how I got this eye look right here. If you wanna learn how to get it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Quad family. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. The first thing I'm gonna start with is foundation, and that's because I have all this going on right here. I just got extractions this morning on my face from Yoli Glow. She does these extractions and then 2 days later they're completely gone and it looks amazing. So I wanna cover this up, so I don't want you guys to like run away from my channel right now. This is the shade Natural Beige. I like that the shades are on top of the tops. So I'm just gonna put that on real quick. I'm gonna use this little e.l.f. brush to apply it to my face. And I'm just gonna do a very light coverage. I just don't want you guys to keep looking at these crazy blemishes. And I like that this has like an acne treatment in it, so it's not gonna clog my pores or anything, especially since I just got a facial this morning. I'm gonna put on a light layer. And then I'm gonna start working on these brows, because look at these brows. For the brows, I'm gonna use this hairy eyebrow pencil. This is the Loreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Brunette. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows ever so naturally. And then usually if I fill them in and they're pretty like natural looking, I'll go in heavier towards the end depending on how intense my eye look is. So I'm just gonna go for kind of a natural brow right now. Try not to look too close, because sometimes when I look too close, this is just my personal experience with myself. When you're doing your brows super close up, sometimes they come out a little bit more extreme and harsh, and sometimes even bigger than what you would normally do them if you had a further away mirror. And then when you back the mirror away, it's like, oh my god. Try to look at a mirror from a distance so you're not getting like a crazy amount of brow in places you don't need it. Okay, so my brows are filled in. The first thing that I'm gonna do is work on my eyes. For concealer, I'm gonna be using this Rimmel London one. It's called Match Perfection, and it says Skin Adapting Concealer. This is in shade medium. I'm gonna use this as a base for my eye. And this is actually kind of dark. I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter. I know medium is medium, but not every medium is made the same. I just went to go look for a lighter shade, and I have this one in light medium, which is right in the middle. I don't want it to be too light, but I don't want to be too dark. And then while we're here, I'm just gonna go under the under eyes really quick and just tap that in there in the inner corners. So now that we have concealed face, basically, because I concealed my whole face, then we're gonna get into the Maybelline X Makeup Shayla collab. This is the palette that she created with Maybelline. I think it's such a nice palette. I've already swatched everything. It is very creamy, and I'm really liking the pigmentation on these shadows. And there's enough mattes in here so that you can create an actual full-on look with just one palette. So this is the only palette I'm gonna be using for this look. So this is the base. It even says it on the palette. Look how pigmented that is. Take the base color, apply it all over my eyelid, and the brush that I'm using is from e.l.f. and it seems to be working really good. So now that everything is set in place, we have our base down. So now I'm gonna take this brown shade right here with a blending brush, and I'm gonna work it on the outer part of the lid and into the crease. And the first layer is gonna be pretty light, so it's just a very light wash of color at first, and then we're gonna build it up. That's a great thing about this palette is that it is very buildable. You can start off light as you want, and you can build up the intensity to the darkest that you want. So that's a really good thing about this palette because it is very buildable. So in case you don't want a ton of pigment at first. And I'm just gonna use circular motions and work that on the outer part of the lid. Now I'm gonna just build up that intensity on the outer part of the lid. So the next shade that I'm gonna work into the crease is this purple right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the deepest, darkest shade, which is this black color right here. And I'm gonna hit right in the outer V. And we're gonna focus this really low. Build it up as we go. We don't ever wanna just bam with a bunch of black in our eyes. I'm gonna bring that all the way in, actually, right into the inner corner. And then for the lid, I'm gonna take this shade right here. These shadows are so soft and so creamy and so pigmented. She did an amazing job on these shadows. Pack that on to the inner part of the lid. For the brow bone, I'm gonna go in with that base color and start to work that right underneath. That's basically gonna clean it up and redefine the brow. And if you brought too much too high, we can work it back down. Now I'm gonna start to work the purple on the bottom lash line to give it a pop. And I'm gonna use this little smudger brush for that. The pigmentation on these shadows is insane. It's crazy, crazy pigmented. For the inner waterline, I'm gonna take this Milani purple liner in Fixed on Plum, and I'm gonna work that right in there. So I'm gonna take this Maybelline Master Precise ink, in the shade Black Comet. So we're gonna use this to make a very fierce, intense, dark wing. Now I'm gonna bring my lashes to life with some mascara because they are kind of sad right now. Shayla actually also has mascara as a part of her collection. She did a blue, a purple, this is the purple one, and a black one, and I love their names. They're so her. This is Poppin Purple and Baddest Black. I'm actually gonna mix them together because I wanna have a little bit of that purple pop into my lashes. I think it's a really good contrast for brown eyes. So I'm gonna first put on the purple. And by the way, the Colossal Big Shot is one of my most favorite mascaras other than the Loreal Lash Paradise. This one is absolutely amazing. So I'm so excited to use it, and that the fact that they have it in color is even better. And then I'm gonna take the black and also mix it in with the purple. The lashes that I'm using are not Drugstore, so I'm just gonna pop them on off camera, but they are, I will let you know what they are. They're the Huda Beauty lashes in Scarlet, the number 8s. They look like this. And I will be back with some BAM lashes. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this Rimmel nude eyeliner right in the middle of the wing and the purple. Just pop on a highlight because I feel like we need a little bit of highlight in our life. By a little, I mean a lot. So I'm gonna take this Maybelline strobing stick illuminator highlight, and I also have this dewy stick thing from e.l.f. It's called Targeted Natural Glow Stick. So I'm gonna take this. It's like a balm. So it kind of gives you like that natural glow. The nose. So now we have our highlight on. I feel like it's a very subtle, glowy, dewy kind of highlight. Now I'm just gonna make sure everything is stuck in place and doesn't go anywhere. So I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that right. Okay, I just put it on my hair. If you wanna see if something is your color, which I think this is gonna be my color even though it says light, always test it right on your jawline. This is gonna look a little pinky on me, but most drugstore powders do, so this is just kind of what we're gonna deal with today. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Duo in St. Lucia. I'm gonna take this to contour my face. So I'm just gonna go right on the cheekbones, blend it up, snatch those cheekbones, and then go around the sides. And then for the nose, I'm gonna use the same one. And this is something different. I wouldn't normally want to use something with any type of shimmer, like super, super, super duper matte. But we are trying new things out today, stepping out of our norm. And it's actually not like crazy shimmery everywhere, so it's not so bad. Even for the nose, this is a really nice contour color actually. And then for the blush, I'm gonna take this side right here. Because we have so much going on with the eyes, I do want to keep it more on the natural side for the cheeks and the lips. For the lip color, I'm going to go in with this Rimmel lip liner in Innocent. It's just a nude. This is one of those lip pigment canceling kind of shades for me. So I'm just going to use it to my advantage and cancel out my entire lip color. I hate talking and doing lips. Why do I do that to myself? Because then we'll be able to see the true color of the shade we're gonna put right on top. For the lip color, I'm gonna take this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Loyalist. I haven't seen this before. We are going to pop that on top. Ooh, it smells so good. It makes me wanna go get dessert. This almost feels like it should be a gloss. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to dry down. It's not like dry, it doesn't feel dry. Okay, it's drying down and I feel the difference. It does dry, kind of sticky, but when you first put it on, it feels like a gloss, so that's really interesting. I don't mind it. It's a matte lipstick, so it's gonna feel a little dry, and I'm fine with that. This is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Give it a big fat thumbs up. If you missed some other videos, I'll have them hanging out over to the side for you guys to watch. Before I let you go, I want you to know that I love you and you're amazing. Thank you for watching, and until the next video, bye dollies.